and welcome to Digital Sync Gaming. I am Santosis, and this is another episode of OceanBlock2. Okay, we've done a little bit. Let's go and get rid of some of this stuff. We got some under-IO stuff completed, and I'll show you why in a moment, because we needed these. So we needed the under-IO crystals, so we got those. We're on our way to getting that, and we've got a few other bits and pieces. What's this one? 2.3 and nice. Okay, 2.3, good, nice. Energy use 3.9. We could probably put that one in there, maybe, and maybe that one in there. Maybe we'll put that one in there and then this one in there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So, what's this? Energizing alloy grinding book. Cool. Alright. So I have been knocking around. We don't have the ultimate, but we do have the enhanced. So I went ahead and crafted the enhanced. So if we go back to the main quests, you see that we completed all this crap. We've completed all of that one, so we're under this one. And there we go. So I need to get some more time crystals. I don't have enough to do budding time crystals yet. But I did have one, so I created the enhanced. I got this out of an airdrop. I made that and I made that. Time crystal was just there. The other one that we need, we've got everything. So I've got that, obviously. I've got these three. I made this. This is just clay glowstone. So this is glowstone and clay. Enhanced ender ingot is basically the other way around. Like, basically that. So that's cool. And then the time crystal is just a block of time crystal, but I don't have enough time crystals, so I can't. However, that will get us a lot more time in the rift. But I don't have enough time crystals for that. So I don't have enough time crystals to make a time crystal to make more time crystals. So I kind of need to go back to the rift. Now, obviously, the first time through, I got quite a bit of loot. Now, I did work out that the route, or the loot, sorry, disappears if you get ejected from the rift or come back from the rift any other way other than a portal. If you come back through the portal, you get to keep all your stuff. I've also started collecting these basic ones. We've gone through a couple of upgrades. Those ones you've seen. This, I've basically moved the Oritech stuff from upstairs to down here, and it's all connected to the network now. These things are just synergy matrices. They're just add-ons, speed add-ons and stuff. And then they're all hooked up to the AE system and the ME. So these basically just run by themselves. Oh, that says default. That does not good. You need match recipe on those. And then match recipe. The add-ons is fine. Match recipe. So basically, whenever I ask for stuff, it just comes into there and it goes into the right place. Or here, it will do atomic forge stuff. Yeah, so we can get advanced blocks and that kind of stuff. We've got this thing up here making sand. We've got all of the other things over here. Just, yeah, doing their thing. What have we got in there? We've got quite a bit in there. Yeah, so we've gone that way on some of that stuff. I haven't extended the base again, but I have put in a couple of upgrades. So I found no more of those. We've got entro crystals, which are over here, growing very, very slowly. But yeah, we've got entro crystals. I collapsed some of the blocks and put them all into one because I needed it to make that thing. And then we've got two which are running the automation stuff. So we've got the the slice and splice, which is something that I needed so that I could make that last crystal. We've got the matables still, chugging away quite happily, and linked to there. These ones I still haven't worked. I still haven't needed to put anything in there to keep stuff reserved in the network. We've got this little janky setup, which is horrible, but it works quite well. We've got water in this one, and then these basically just process crystals and charge crystals, depending on the pattern. So yeah, there we go. These things here are pretty much the same. However, these, the circuit slicers from Extended AE, awesome. So what they do is they take a block and then slice it into 9 different things, or 4 or whatever, but it rapidly speeds up the process, which is quite cool. So this thing here is up here as well, or this thing up here is kind of linked to that. But basically, when you ask for something, it puts in 4 of each and then produces 4 at a time. And then, yeah, fast, really fast. Obviously, we've still got the experience stuff set up. And then upstairs hasn't changed much. I have upgraded these blocks. So these Ultra Machine Core solar panels do 3,000 a tick. And then I've got a couple in here that don't have full cores, but they're still doing 25, 60. So yeah, I'm happy with those. We've also got, you know, this setup, obviously you've seen before, so that's fine. Yeah, but we've got a massive power generation. So even without this thing, and this reactor stores 50 million, we've got 50 million in that. That generates just 30, 40,000. This is full. These are all 128, except for this one. Yeah, 2 million is the basic one. But the rest of them, 128 million in each. So we're kind of not running low on power. With those solar panels, the power is not an issue at all. It's absolutely awesome. Obviously, we've still got some of the setup over here, so I haven't moved some of this setup. The rest of it's moved, but some of the other stuff is still here. And obviously, we still got the pressure stuff over here, which I've just left running. We haven't really needed it right now, so I just kind of just left it. But yeah, we've got the 3 setups here, and that's pretty much it. We've upgraded power, obviously, to these things to just generate those. Oh, and we've got one new setup over here. So I needed a ton of redstone for that 256 million. I needed just over 100,000, 110,000 redstone. So what I did was I employed netherite with blazing, and that produces redstone at 25% chance. So it really helped with the production of that. And then obviously everything else is still here. It's still chugging away. Although I don't know why that's not chugging away. Why is that? Oh, because it's full. That would probably be why then. So why is it full? Well, no, that's not working. That's not working. And why is that not working? Because that's not full. That's going into here. What's... Oh, the netherite. Oh, netherite chunks. Oh, we need a void upgrade. Or not so much a void upgrade, but maybe some upgrade. Have I got any? No, I haven't got any on me. Let's have a look. So, upgrades. Oh, we got upgrades. That's fine. Yeah, let's use some of those. Okay, so let's chuck some upgrades in here. And then that should start processing again. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. We're good with that. What else has changed? Obviously, I've got Eclipse, everything, and I upgraded some of these. So we've got night vision, mind fog, a couple of other bits and pieces that we can put in there. Run speed, and you know, this has been disabled at the moment. I am about to go back to the Rift, so I'm going to enable it. But you want to see the speed? Like, look, this is normal walkie running speed. This is running speed. And this is walking speed. Yeah, it makes a massive difference, obviously, when you're in the Rift. And then the other thing is, obviously, I've still got my little thingamajiggy up here with 3 hours remaining. However, the other thing that I am definitely 100% going to do is give me a little baseball bat, because between the two of these are the best things for the Rift that I found. So this one gets you out of shit. Like, you just literally pull it and gone. And then this breaks all the barrels, etc., and gives you all the good loot. So between the two, absolutely awesome. And then obviously we need this, and we do need a bucket of rift stuff. So if we go over to here, we should find polymorphic fluid and then portal fluid catalyst, which are the two things that we actually need right now to make ourselves some fluid. So we chuck those both in there, and then wait, and wait, and wait. There we go, done. Okay, so we've got those. We need the portal gun, which we will definitely 100% put away in a minute. So we'll go to the rift. There we go. Right, portal gun goes away. Everything else stays out. So we are going back to the rift. Now, according to this, we've got 10 minutes, right? The rift charge we're pretty good on. Right, I've got everything. We can't use this in the rift, but we can use a backpack. So that's probably a good idea if I pull this out. Right, so we've got that as well, but realistically we're probably just going to use this and this. Right, so grab the wand first, jump in, and then just look straight up. So, yeah, get out already. So this is where I usually run, and I go up to the first one. So over here, because we can get some more crystals, which is kind of nice. There we go, and then we can just run around and try and get as many crystals as we can, and then we've got to try and get rid of the stuff like that. And then we can get out of there because we don't want to get burnt there. So yeah, we're just going to try and get as many barrels and stuff as we can without dying. There we go. Right, so now just go straight up. Okay? So just straight up. Not even joking. Until we do it. As we come back down, we just go back up. And then we're just waiting for the hearts to regen. We've got the backpack thing on, so we're eating as we go. But yeah, this does help. And then we zip in, but into a corner or into the edges. Because what we don't want to do is get caught out. So this little waterway here, not ideal. However, if you have a look on the map, that's where we want to be. We want to be into this section here, or some of the other drier sections, because they have barrels around, which we can then break as quickly as we possibly can to get as much loot as we possibly can before we need to then run away again. And it would probably help if I had the map. So we've got 9 minutes left. These running boots really do help. Like, seriously. As long as the time crystal stuff doesn't get us. And we're just following our patterns at the moment. Because I didn't have the... Ooh. We'll have that pudding, and we'll have that. Right, so this is where, again, you've got to try and be a bit careful, because they will follow you. And then you just run, right? So you run to where there's a tiny little space. So you just need a tiny space for this, just a bit of a break, and then you chuck everything in. And then you go up. This is literally what I do. And I go sit up here, right? So when I'm sitting up here, I can then chuck everything else into the backpack. It doesn't help with the time crystals, they really do freak with your head. But this gives me a little bit of a break. There are things that will spawn up here though, so be careful. And then literally, that is the process. You go back down and try and, you know, get stuff. That literally is... Obviously, if you're using this barrel breaker, it makes it a lot easier. Right. Spend some time either hammering them or barrel breaking them. A lot easier if you're using a barrel breaker. And then you're looking for the entropy crystals as well, because without those, you can't get through. You need them. I can't remember how many I need. But yeah, that's what you're kind of looking for. You're just looking for all of this stuff, really. Another crystal over here. Good. We've got a barrel over here. So these little crates are okay, but the barrels are what you need. Yeah, these barrels are best. So that's the ones you want. However, I've got this entry, like the time crystal stuff really does make things difficult. And then when you start getting hit, you just try and run as fast as you can. Come on, we want more crystals. We need more crystals. And then basically give yourself a little bit of a break. Go as high as you can, and then chuck as much as you can into there. And it helps that we've got negated fall damage as well. So this one here, once it gets a little bit hairy, then we go around the map, right? So if you look at the top right hand corner, you see I'm going around the map. There are not that many places where all those barrels are in a good position, right? So this is where we come back to the beginning of the map, so here. But what I want to try and do is just zip around, and I was going to try some of these houses because I haven't been in, but I'm going to try this one, see where I can get in this. Can I get in? I probably could using the wand. Yeah, I don't really play with that. So we could probably get in some of this. There's got to be stuff in it, right? There's got to be. There's got to be things in here. I don't know, because I can't find anything when I do go in. However, find a house over here. I just generally don't know. Yeah, see, there's not a lot that I can see in there. So the best of places, like I said, is that thing over there, but obviously bad things. And then yeah, we just go back to where we were. We've got plenty of time in the room. That's the other thing. We've got plenty of time. So it's not really a massive issue. But look, see? Now I can just break some more barrels and then run around and do some more stuff. Just try and keep away from it. And we'll go up here. None of those crystals are growing properly, so trying to harvest those is pointless. Let's try and run a bit more. Shop box. Everyone play with those. So really all I'm doing is just looking for the crystals now. That's a big guy. I mean, we could play with them. We could play with them. However, I don't think it's worth it because you know, I mean, yeah, right, I can do stuff, but I don't really get that much reward for it. So, I don't really that worried. I'm just worried about these crystals. And the crystals, as you run around, you can see some of them have grown, some of them are growing. So, yeah, it's just trying to get the crystals. Now, how many have I got now? Don't even know. So let's have a look. Alright, we've got 10 crystals, we've got enough. So what I'm going to do is actually just zip around, go back to the portal, and as I said, if you get ejected from this, you're gone. However, look at my stuff, I get to keep it if I leave it properly. So just remember that. You've spent all that time in there trying to get all this cool stuff, and then you either die or get ejected from the rift, and yeah, it all goes. So I'm gonna disable that because yeah, they're quick and they're cool, but outside in the base they just are a pain. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start emptying out some of the loot that I got, and I am 100% going to empty the time crystals because yeah, they just do funny things. See? So let's get rid of all of that and that. Put that down there. So that should have got rid of all the time crystals, and then this is all the stuff that I collected as well. Oh, I found some sponges as well, which is really cool. So we can actually build a bit more base stuff, and yeah, that's quite cool. Oh, super AI chip, basic tier. Okay. Some of this stuff is really good. I mean, you'd expect it to be, because you die a few times. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at what seeds. We got some seeds. We got fire seeds. Or did we get another seeds? We got some time seed, but we've got all those anyway, so that's fine. Time crystal. Okay, so wow, we got 16. Nice. Okay, so just in time. That should give us our next. There we go. That should give us that one. And then we need observe a budding crystal time block. Right. So this is where we need to absorb overworld, nether, and a compact machine world. Okay. So compact machines. Compact machines. I didn't realise compact machines are in here. That's kind of cool. Oh, they are. I love these things. Whoa. Maybe I don't love these things. What the hell? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Let's get some of this automated because, yeah, I don't want to play with that. What's this? Polished deep slate, which is cobbled deep slate. Okay. Cobbled deep slate to polished, which is just a 4x4, and then an 8x8. And then we want one of these machines where we're going to have to, we know those, we're probably going to have to teach it ingots because I don't think I did. Glass, not so sure. This thing, definitely have to teach that. Definitely have to teach the blue one. What else? Buttons, yeah, I have to teach buttons. Is that about it? Oh, compact machine, so that's fine. A new compact machine, different colours. New machine, compact machines. Okay. So I can build them. Nether. So what's the difference? Just says new machine. Maybe it's just a different way of building it. I don't know. But we'll come back to that. Oh, building the machines is like that. So yeah, let's get some stuff first. Let's get some stuff going. We're running out. We might have to do a few more crafting items because we are running quite low on space. But that's fine. Okay, so if I say I want 2 of those, it asks me for 2 things that are missing. Right, okay. Let's have a look at pistons. I can't really be bothered to. Let's just do 20 of them. And then we'll do some sticky pistons. We'll do 10 of them. 10 of them. And then it was gold. So gold there. So just do a stack, that's fine. And compact machines, back to that. So we should be able to request 2 of those now. And then this one we should be able to request 2. So we get those going. Perfect. These things we can request to do, I don't know about that many. Yeah, that's fine. We've got so much deep slate anyway, I mean it's not really a massive issue. Right, let's try that one and maybe the Nether Star one. Try the Nether Star one, maybe have a purple one, a green one. Why not? So if I, oh, and I also need a pocket. Personal shrinking device. Perfect. Alright, so if I go and put them, let's put them in a corner, I suppose. Do we need this setup anymore? I don't think we do. So let's get rid of this setup. Shove that stuff back in there. That can all go, that's fine. What I do need is flux, because we want receives energy. No, it was the other one that I wanted. We're probably going to need some more stuff, but yeah, we'll stick with this for the moment. So we'll stick this one and that one there, and then personal shrinking device. There we go. Ah, this one gives us grass. Okay. This one gives us, wow, okay, that's big. Oh, that's just nice. What else gives us, so we really should get some more. App compact. See, now I just want one of everyone, which means I want sort of 10 of them. And I kind of want 10 of them as well. Let's see. Why are we missing orange? Because we want blades. Okay. Yeah, okay. But we don't, because we've got so much blades. So if I just do, I don't know, that many, that should be enough, right? Let's do 10 of those now. Right, okay, so sticky pistons, we need 7 more. So if we do sticky pistons, those, 7 more, there we go, done. Right, so what do we need? 10 of these, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've done that one, let's go with this one, and then we want that one, and then we want this one, and this one. Oh, we've got no netherite. We've got plenty of netherite to go about. Let's go with 20. There we go. One of those. We need to go back to compact. So compact. What did we do? Netherite, so we got the gold, and we got one more, which is diamond. Perfect. Okay, so we've got one of everything, which is nice. I'm actually going to put them on the wall. Why not? Because it looks cool. Let's do that one. That one. Right, let's try from this side. We know that that's grass. That's huge. This one? Oh, standard compact. Okay, so it's not too bad. This one? Huge. Okay. This one? Small. This one? Smaller. Okay. That's a baby one. What's this one? This one's even smaller. Okay. And this one, not so good. Okay, so this one's huge. This one's huge? No, this one's fairly decent. That one is absolutely huge. Perfect. That's awesome. This one, not so good. This one, pretty good for the green. But this one, is okay as well, I suppose. Yeah, I kind of just want to get rid of the ones that are not that great. So that one, that one, that one. That one's not so great. That one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay, but it's not good, is it? So I want the purple one, the green one, and this one was huge, right? No, this one was okay. So I realistically just want the two that I already built. But we've looked at them all now, so they've all got their, good and bad points. But these two are the best. Obviously, green stuff and Never Star is huge. So we'll get another one of those. Do we want another green one? No, not for the moment. I think we'll leave the rest. But we'll definitely have another purple one down there. Perfect. And then what we do need to do is fill in the floor. So we'll do that. Perfect. Right, so these things here. So this one is green. This one is going to be the one where we put our setup so that we can switch it. Because we need to do a specific setup for the time crystals so that we can automate them. So we're going to have an area that it will jump to and then into here and then somewhere else. So that means that we actually need dia stuff, and we need switching tools, simple swappers. We don't need the simple ones, we want complicated. Advanced dropper, advanced swapper. That's what we want. So we kind of want two of those. We want more of those, actually. Kind of want a lot more of those. Blaze gold ingots, which we do have. So let's chuck those in there. Let's get some more blaze gold. I don't want the time crystals yet, thanks. And let's get another couple. We'll get another two, just to be on the safe side. And that's good because we just, we're alright with 2, 4 even. So 1, actually we might need more. We've got to zap it. And then we've got to try and work it out. You know what, I'm going to have to work this one out. Essentially what we want though is probably a pair, right? So we need 2 more. Because we need 6, because there's 3 places it needs to visit. So 2 in each place. So 1 to jump it in. I suppose we could break it, the last one, so we only really need 5. But 1 to jump it in. Or 1 to have it, so I'm saying. At the first location, it'll be 1, right? So you'd have, say we've got it here. I don't know how these drop. Do they drop? Oh, they drop the way they drop towards you. Okay. So, for instance, if I don't really want to put it here, but if I was to put it here, right? Then this would look at, obviously needs power. But it would look at here and see that this block needs to swap out. And we would link this one to the one in there. Or the one in the nether, right? Or the lava dimension, or whatever you want to call it. So it would do its thing. We would have something that will be monitoring it and then pulse the redstone signal, and then it would jump to there. And in here, I mean, obviously it's huge, so we could go over to the corner. But in here, we could have 1 there, looking at that. And then we could have, or maybe we'll put it in the middle, but so we'll give it a little bit of a gap. But yeah, so there. And then obviously we turn these on. And then on the pulse, they would swap, right? So if we're looking, is it that one? No, it's not that one, it's that one. So this would look, they would both look at this block, right? It would jump into here, and then it would jump out. So whenever it jumps in, it would link and jump in, and then there would be a reader that sends a pulse to this one to then send it to the nether. Does that make sense? So we need some kind of checking, and then when it gets to the end of the journey, it just needs to break it, collect the time crystals, and send them back. But we can do that using an ender chest. So that would work. So in Dyer's stuff, there's got to be an advanced paradox machine. I don't even know what that does. Oh, it creates those. Or it does those. Or something. Paradox? I don't even know what that does. But anyway. Fluid collector, simple collector, fluid placer, player accessor, advanced swapper, which is what we've got. It's that, is it? I mean, we probably need one then. Simple block, advanced block, block placer, simple clicker, advanced clicker, simple sensor, and advanced sensor. I'm assuming that it's going to be simple, then some advanced stuff. And we'll go with 3 because I've got 3. Otherwise I've got to go make more. But I'm assuming that we could put that down sort of here. Maybe not there, but maybe facing this way. Like so. And then we could say, okay, so we want it not that way, but that way, right? So it's looking at that block. And then as soon as it finds that block, target blocks. Yeah, so target the block. A strong signal. I'm assuming that the... So if I'm not going to do it with the actual time crystal block because I'm not that stupid yet. So let's do it with Blaze Bloom soil because why not? Right, is there a card or something? A linking card. Machine settings copier. There's a very called templates. Potion caster. Experience, energy, item collector. No. Okay, do I need the wand or something? Oh, maybe I need a wrench. Maybe I need... yes, I need a wrench, don't I? I definitely got to have a wrench. You always have to have a wrench. Bound to overworld. And then... if we go in there... can I bind it over here? Bound to overworld. Okay, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I might have to look this up, but... So if I go back to the overworld, right? And I place down... in fact, actually, if I say that I want the Blaze Bloom, we need energy, but... luckily, we've got Ender Power. We got that stuff, so there should be some Ender... Yeah, there we go, some advanced power, perfect. Right, so if we whack down some power, like so, and let's work out how these work. So that thing there, if it sees this block, it should tether this plug up, right? Bound to compact world, okay? Target blocks, no entities, denied. Right, so if I put that there, okay, so that's zipping between. Okay. That worked. Now it's not there. It's not coming back because there's no redstone signal. Okay. So if I go into here, it should be there now, right? Yeah, there you go. Should be there. I mean, obviously it's a dirt block now, so kind of not, but then that's a block that I should have worried about. Right, okay, so if I get another block maybe. Let's get a block of sand. You can't go wrong with sand. Right, so if I go into here and I say, right, if it's sand, generate a pulse, which will generate a high signal. No? Generate a pulse maybe? Pulse, okay. You need to generate a strong signal. And then obviously, I don't know if this will replace the block or it just won't work. I don't know. No, just doesn't work. You don't need to render the area anymore because I know that the area is there. Alright, if we go back in here then. And we break this block. Does that block come through? No, it doesn't. But then this doesn't have any power anyway, so give you some power. That's set to pulse as well. What if we give you okay, so that's now looking at that. Power. That's not linked to anything, so that's fine. This one's got. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play with this. I think I'm going to have to play around and then work it out, and then I'll come back and say what it's done. Because if I break this, it's gone. I don't know why, but it's gone. So if I place that down, that should see that it's sand, and then it should have. On a high signal, I want you to do stuff, right? On a high signal, I want you to disappear it. Why won't you disappear it on a high signal? I really don't know. So if it's ignored, it will definitely go. It's gone, and then it's back, and then it's gone, and then it's back. Alright, okay. Not really what I want. If that's sand, I want it to go. Does that work? If that's ignored. That was under deny list, right? Yeah, deny. Allow. Gone. And then it's back. And then it's gone. And then it's back. Yeah, okay. So I kind of need to work this out. However, I did see that we got an airdrop. So let's go get the airdrop. There it is. Goodies we got. Okay, so we've got quantum alloy, cool. Tangled block. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool, I suppose. There's some other bits and pieces, and power diamonds, diamantine shards, and not shabby. Right, let's get rid of some of this. I think with the time, yeah, with the time element at the moment, we're on 45 minutes. I think realistically, I'm going to go away. I'm going to play with these machines. I'm going to look them up. I'm going to work out how these work, and then we're going to come back and we're just going to do the setup. But right now, right this second, this is the end of the episode because this is just going to get too complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, I'm going to work out how it works, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to record an episode setting it up so that way we're all good. I think that's the best bit. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Right, I really thank you for watching the episode. I really hope you like and enjoy it and subscribe and do all the really cool stuff that makes me insanely happy that people are watching my videos. Yeah, just thanks. Just thanks, especially if you got this far. Yeah, right, so we're going to set that up next time. But anyway, we've been to the Rift, we've done this stuff. We've got a nice sunset thing. No, sunrise. Yeah. Enough rambling. I've been Synthesis. You've been awesome. Laters.